Hi, I'm Tony Alessandra, and I'd like to welcome you to The Power of Listening. My objective is to enable you to learn something new about listening that you can immediately use to improve your performance and relationships personally and professionally. By the time you're finished with this program, you'll know the secret to good listening. But first, let's consider the negative consequences of poor listening. Ineffective listening frequently leads to lost sales and lost customers. It also leads to misunderstandings, more mistakes, and jobs that need to be redone. The consequences are lower employee productivity and billions of dollars of increased costs and lost profits. Lower employee morale and increased turnover happen because employees don't feel that their managers listen to their needs, suggestions, or complaints. Ineffective listening is acknowledged to be one of the primary contributors to divorce or to the inability of a parent and child to openly communicate. Finally, people view poor listeners as boorish, self-centered, disinterested, preoccupied, and so on. So, with all of these negative consequences, why don't we listen effectively? Because listening is hard work. It's more than just keeping quiet. An active listener registers increased blood pressure, higher pulse rate, and more perspiration. As a result, a lot of people just don't do it. Second, in today's society, there's enormous competition for our attention from advertisements, radio, TV, movies, reading material, and even more. Because of all of this incoming stimuli, we tend to screen out those things that we deem irrelevant. But because we have become so good at screening out irrelevant things, sometimes we also screen out relevant things. Third, we want to rush into action. We think we know what the person's going to say, so we jump in and interrupt, not taking the time that's required to listen to people and hear them out. Fourth is the difference between speech speed and thought speed. The average person speaks at about 135 to 175 words a minute, but can listen to 400 to 500 words per minute. So all that time between the speed with which a person listens versus talks is spent by the poor listener on daydreams. Or they start planning what they're going to say next, or they start mentally arguing with the speaker. It's like listening to two voices at the same time. Fifth, we have little or no formal...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?